I saw a picture of him and Lori, like the same exact pose.
What do you mean?
I mean, the same exact pose that he took with me.
Okay.
And he did the same with Lori.
Were they clothed or not?
No.
They weren't clothed?
No.
Lori Harvey.
I mean, I didn't see the whole body. I just seen like up here, like
okay.
Like from her chest and up.
It's common knowledge that Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey were once the headline-making couple. But what's finally coming to light now is the explosive truth behind why their romance actually collapsed. New claims are resurfacing, pointing to Lori's alleged carefree entanglement with Diddy and, shockingly, his own son Justin Combs as the real fracture point in her relationship with Michael. And even though Lori has long insisted she was never involved with Diddy, recently uncovered receipts are painting a much darker, contradictory picture. Believe me, what's unraveling now is chaotic, uncomfortable, and quietly chasing her past. Stay with me, because the depths of this story are far more disturbing than anyone imagined. Out of absolutely nowhere, Lori Harvey resurfaced on social media with a cryptic post reflecting on her time with Michael B. Jordan. In that message, she hinted that part of why she chose to leave was because Michael lived life with too much structure and discipline. According to Lori, he viewed intimacy as something deeply intentional and emotionally sacred, while she preferred to express affection freely and without restraint. She admitted that over time, the emotional and physical distance became impossible to ignore, and eventually she decided walking away was the only option left. Now, whether that post was innocent self-reflection or carefully disguised shade remains debatable, but one thing is certain: Michael didn't ignore it. He responded publicly, suggesting that breakups over such differences weren't surprising at all, before delivering a comment that left social media stunned. He subtly referenced Lori's past and her rumored proximity to Diddy, writing, "Of course a relationship would end over something like that. You used to spend time with Diddy. For some people, nothing is ever enough." Let's just say the energy was anything but love and light. That single remark ripped open old wounds and reignited long-simmering theories about what truly destroyed their relationship. And for those who have followed Lori's dating timeline, none of this came as a shock. This pattern didn't begin with Michael. Back in 2017, Lori became engaged to soccer star Memphis Depay at only 20 years old. The couple appeared destined for marriage until they quietly dissolved the engagement in 2018. Years later, Lori admitted that the experience changed her completely. She revealed that getting that close to marriage so young made her realize she hadn't truly lived or even discovered herself yet. She didn't know her boundaries, her desires, or who she was outside of being someone's partner. From that realization forward, Lori decided she would date entirely on her own terms. She would move when she wanted, love how she wanted, and walk away the moment something no longer aligned with her. And honestly, that philosophy explains far more than people want to admit, especially when it comes to Michael. Shortly after ending things with Memphis Depay, rumors swirled that Lori had grown close to Justin Combs. The whispers began when they were spotted together at a star-studded event hosted by Diddy, Jeezy, and Future. Initially, fans dismissed it as industry overlap. But that explanation collapsed quickly, because before the Justin speculation could even fade, an even messier revelation surfaced. Lori was suddenly being linked not just to Justin, but to his father, Diddy himself. By 2019, Lori and Diddy were everywhere. From ultra-luxury escapes to far-flung international retreats, the two were seen traveling the world together, moving like an unmistakable couple in motion. Images of them surfacing in lavish destinations only intensified the speculation, and social media immediately connected the dots. Naturally, Diddy's team rushed to control the narrative. Insiders close to him denied any romantic involvement, insisting that Lori was nothing more than a longtime family friend. But that explanation didn't land, especially after Lori and Diddy were later spotted spending time alongside her father, Steve Harvey. That single appearance sent the rumor machine into overdrive and left fans wondering what was truly unfolding behind closed doors. Despite the nonstop whispers, neither Lori nor Diddy ever stepped forward to confirm anything publicly. Still, the noise refused to fade until October 2019, when sharp-eyed fans noticed that Lori had quietly unfollowed Diddy on Instagram. And in celebrity culture, an unfollow is basically the unofficial press release for a breakup. Not long after, sources downplayed the entire situation, describing it as nothing more than a casual fling. One insider told E! News that Diddy wasn't emotionally available at the time and was focused on healing himself and being present for his children. Translation? A serious relationship was never part of the plan. Lori, however, continued to deny the story altogether. When confronted with the rumors that she had allegedly been involved with both a father and his son, she shut it down firmly, stating she'd heard the claims and that they were completely false.
I've heard I've dated a father and son before.
Not true?
Absolutely not true. At least, that's how Lori framed it. Still, not long after whatever happened with Diddy quietly burned out, Lori's name was suddenly tied to Future, a pairing that had people side-eyeing it from the very beginning. The two made things Instagram official when Future publicly praised Lori as flawless and posted clips of them welcoming the new year together. By January 2020, the relationship was undeniable. But just a few months later, the story started sounding painfully familiar. By summer 2020, the mutual unfollows appeared, signaling yet another silent split. And while fans already sensed the shift, it wasn't until August 2020 that the breakup was officially confirmed. By this point, observers couldn't ignore the pattern forming around Lori Harvey's love life. Her serious relationships almost always seemed to be separated by brief, low-commitment situationships. And right on cue, that cycle repeated itself after Future. Once things ended with the rapper, Lori was briefly linked to Abu Boutam, the brother of Senegalese superstar Akon. In October 2020, the two were spotted looking unusually close at a Miami nightclub, instantly igniting rumors. But just like many of Lori's in-between chapters, nothing was ever confirmed. No posts, no statements, no explanations, just vibes, whispers, and unanswered questions. And before anyone could even figure out what was happening, Lori had already moved on, because by January 2021, Lori and Michael B. Jordan made their relationship Instagram official, and yes, the internet completely lost its mind. But the truth is, the signs had been there long before the announcement. As early as November 2020, the two were spotted arriving together on a flight into Atlanta, and fans immediately started putting the puzzle pieces together. Once they went public, the response was overwhelmingly positive. This was the couple people wanted to last. Many believed this was endgame, wedding bells, forever energy, the whole fantasy. What began through mutual friends quickly escalated into a full-scale romance. We're talking luxury vacations, red carpet moments, and perfectly timed couple appearances that felt cinematic. Even Lori's father, Steve Harvey, publicly gave his blessing, in classic Steve fashion. He joked that while he liked Michael, he always keeps a small corner of his heart reserved for pure hatred, just in case. Typical Steve. But behind the jokes, sources say Michael was fully invested. He reportedly grew significantly during the relationship and was preparing for something long-term. For the first time, he let his emotional walls drop and showed vulnerability he hadn't before. This wasn't casual for him, it was real. And while the chemistry was undeniable and they genuinely elevated each other, the timing just wasn't aligned. Insiders claim Lori wasn't ready for that level of commitment.